Are you good to go?
Yes.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And your time starts now. The majority of human taste buds are found on which organ of the mouth?
Tongue.
Tongue.
Correct. A common idiom meaning an expected occurrence is par for the what?
Course.
Correct. Falling Water is an iconic residence designed by which American architect?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Pass.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yay.
The famous village of John O'Groats is in which UK country?
Scotland. Right at the tip.
Ireland.
Scotland. Anna Kendrick stars in the first season of the TV series Love What?
Actually?
Pass.
Life. Which iconic London department store is nicknamed the Queen's Grocer?
Harrods.
Harrods.
Fortnum and Mason.
Yeah.
From Earth, all single stars visible to the naked eye are part of which galaxy?
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Correct. The name of which Australian state capital ends with the letter T?
Hobart.
Pass.
Hobart. Roquefort is a French cheese made from the milk of which animal?
Cow.
Goat.
Sheep. In
Oh.
which Asian city-state is the... Okay.
Singapore.
Jan, you stuck with me there. $6,000. Reasonable start.
Okay.
All right. Now, we've got to get it past the chaser, of course.
I will
You're
never
hoping
know.
to meet the shark so you can knock him on the head and send him the other direction.
About the Asian
Right,
city
let's find
state.
out who that is right after the break.
Okay.
To you that.
Now, which chaser will you be facing today? Could it be the governess? She loves the movie Four Weddings and a Funeral, but only the funeral part. The Beast. History is written by the winners, and he has his pen ready. Goliath. He's just like the jolly green giant, if you exclude the jolly and the green part. Tiger Mum. She's so cold she can form ice cubes in a hot tub. SuperNerd. He's decided to be more confident and assertive, if that's okay with you. And the shark never loses his phone, his keys, or his cool. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Release the chaser.
Yes, with the V8 and some money for a house deposit would be nice.
Good stuff. All right, mate. Well, we wish you lots of luck. We wish you lots of luck. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Josh.
Should have
let's
waited till
do
the
it. Your
chaser
time
actually came out, I
starts
guess. Anyway, it's
now.
SuperNerd.
A smooth, pale complexion with pink cheeks is often called
Peaches and cream.
Roses.
Cream. Beginning with F, what is the common term for an animal's sharp teeth?
Thanks.
Correct. The fictional spy Jack Ryan works for which US intelligence organization?
CIA.
FBI.
CIA. In 2022, Machine Gun Kelly announced his engagement to actor Megan Who?
Fox.
Right.
Correct.
No.
Which laundry appliance has a
Yeah,
drain hose,
makes
an
more sense.
agitator, and inner and outer tubs?
Washing machine.
Washing machine.
Correct. The song Carrickfergus is said to be named after a town in which UK country?
Pass.
Northern
Yeah,
Ireland. The word
Fergus.
impasse is taken from which language?
French.
France.
French. Which punctuation mark is in the contracted words don't, won't, and can't?
Apostrophe.
Full stop.
Apostrophe, completed in 1902, was which iconic wedge-shaped New York building?
Pass.
Flatiron.
Mm.
Frank and Joe Hardy are the main characters of the book series The Hardy What?
Boys.
Boys. Used to indicate time of day, the abbreviation PM stands for what meridian?
Post.
Post. The past nearly got us there.
Always.
It was close. All right, Josh, $6,000.
Yep.
Okay, let's get it past the chase.
He knows the secret.
Hello, Josh.
Hi, SuperNerd.
Now, you'll never catch me riding a go-kart or even trying to drive one. I can barely handle the shopping cart. So on that wonky wheel on the go-kart,
Oh.
I'll be in the pits.
Dangerous, dangerous.
Yeah.
Could perhaps go on a cruise on one of the medium-sized cruise ships of the Mediterranean and go to all the ancient sites.
Beautiful.
And spend some time in Italy at the end.
Oh, that sounds lovely. And I love the way your eyes spark up when you tell that story
yes.
too. We really want to do that. Okay, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Heather, are you good to go?
Yes,
Best of luck.
thank you.
And your time starts now. Meaning a femme fatale, the term vamp is derived from which longer word?
Vampire.
Pass.
Vampire. Actors Kit Harington and Rose Leslie married after meeting on what TV show?
Pass.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Originally called the Aberdeen Terrier, is which breed of dog?
Scotch Terrier. Scottish.
Scotty. Scotch Terrier.
Correct. Which large South American country has shanty towns known as favelas?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Correct. Carbon trioxide molecules are made up of carbon and which other chemical
Oxygen.
element?
Oxygen.
Correct. What palindromic adjective means relating to a city?
Urban. Oh, no. Come on, Joe.
Oh, pass.
Civic.
Ah.
In Vatican City, what is the name of the square in front of the basilica?
St.
Peters.
Paul's.
Correct.
Yeah,
The
Peters.
Canadian town of Churchill is famed for its proximity to which Arctic bears?
Polar.
Correct. Founded in Paris in 1847 was which jewellery and watchmaking company?
Tiffany.
Cartier.
Correct.
Oh,
In maths, what three-letter term means okay? Came home really strong there, Heather. $12,000. Well done. Jack.
Building a house in the next 12 months, so hopefully put it towards some nice little upgrades for that.
Good stuff. All right, 1 minute on the clock. $2,000 for every correct answer. You right?
Yeah.
Brent, here we go. Your time starts now. A device that rings during a break-in is commonly called a burglar what?
Alarm.
Alarm.
Correct. Named after a reptile, which video game was a feature of early Nokia mobile phones?
Crocodile.
Correct.
Oh.
The winemaking town of Broke is in which New South Wales valley?
Hunter Valley.
Pass.
Hunter. The name of which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle begins with the letter D?
Donatello.
Yeah.
Correct. The djembe is a skin-covered drum that originated on which continent?
Africa.
Correct. Which UK Prime Minister was once editor of the Spectator magazine?
Pass.
Boris
Oh,
Johnson.
yeah, Johnson,
A
yeah.
70s song by Wizard is I Wish It Could Be Christmas When?
Today.
Pass.
Every day. Avenger is the noun form of what verb?
Avenge.
Avengers.
Avenge. The hobbyist abbreviation CCG stands for Collectible Card what?
Game.
Game.
Correct. What term for illegal liquor trafficking derives from an item of footwear?
Bootleg.
Pass.
Bootlegging. In which city was Australia's first public hospital established?
Sydney.
Sydney. After the buzzer, unfortunately, Sydney was the answer. Hey, Brent, great. $10,000. Hands on buzzers now. Best of luck, guys. Your final chase starts
That's how I used to be called.
now.
Rock
In the
Eye.
board game Mousetrap, mice collect what food?
Cheese.
Heather. Cheese.
Correct. Which movie sequel has the subtitle Red, White and Blonde?
Legally Blonde.
Josh.
Pass.
Legally Blonde 2.
Oh.
In which state was Prime Minister Billy McMahon's electorate?
Heather. New South
Victoria?
Wales.
Correct.
Oh.
Nicknamed the Owls is English soccer team Sheffield what?
Josh.
Wednesday.
United.
Wednesday. The Egyptian city of Alexandria lies on which river's delta?
Heather.
Nile.
No.
Correct. What is the official language on the island of Martinique?
French.
Heather. French.
Correct. A 70s hit song by Lynyrd Skynyrd is Sweet Home.
Home Alabama.
Heather. Alabama.
Correct. What is the capital city of Bermuda?
Heather.
Saint-
Barbados.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Which dictionary is named after a university in Sydney?
Josh.
Oxford.
Macquarie.
Oh,
Australia's
yeah.
first Indigenous male test cricketer was Jason who?
Josh.
Pass.
Gillespie. In which Nintendo game franchise is Crocodile Isle featured?
Heather. Pass.
Donkey Kong. In which Australian state is the rural town of Biloela?
Heather. Queensland.
Correct. Yorkie and Jock are friends of which comic strip Basset Hound?
Heather.
Fred Bassett.
Fred. Rick Nielsen is a founding member of the US band Cheap what?
Trick.
Heather. Pass.
Trick. Which famed yellow liqueur is named for an Italian war hero?
Heather.
Galliano.
Galliano.
Correct. Proverbially, you can't get blood from a...
Stone.
Heather. Stone.
Correct. Which star of Pretty Woman is in the TV drama Gaslit?
Heather.
Julia Roberts.
Richie Gere.
Julia Roberts. A series of paintings by William Hogarth is a rake's what?
Progress.
Progress.
Correct.
Hey.
In which Victorian city is the historic Latrobe's Cottage?
Heather. Melbourne.
Correct. Which classic Batman villain is named for a bird-scaring device?
Joker.
Heather.
Riddler.
Pass.
Scarecrow.
Oh.
The term Vishnuism means worship of which Hindu god?
Vishnu.
Vishnu is what we needed. Thanks. All right, and Josh just turned to Heather and said thanks for that. Heather, well done, great hit out. Okay, 12 steps down here. Heather worked really hard.
Great jobbing round. You could tell you like the history questions there, Heather, with the McMahon and Rake's Progress. Work of art going back a few centuries now, so we could get there. So that's going to have me worried on the pushbacks, because there's clearly knowledge on display.
All right, we will be looking for some pushbacks when the chase continues right after these news headlines. And for that, 12 steps the difference. Issa, are you good to go?
Yes.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
time
let's
for the
face it,
final
they're in
chase.
trouble.
SuperNerd, good luck. And your final chase starts now. The noun proposal is directly derived from what verb?
Propose.
I propose.
Correct. In what film do John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd play brothers?
Blues Brothers.
Correct. The island of Lipari is part of which European country?
Italy.
Correct.
Sounds like
A
Italy.
coach of Rafael Nadal is former tennis star Carlos who?
Oh.
Moya.
Correct.
Yeah.
In which UK city is the royal residence Kew Palace?
London.
London.
Correct. From which ancient mythology is Bellona, the goddess of war?
Ooh.
Rome. Or Roman.
Correct.
Yeah.
A classic song by Irving Berlin is Cheek to What?
Cheek.
Correct. In which Asian country is the famed Dhaulagiri mountain peak?
India?
India.
Stop the clock.
Oh,
In
maybe
which
Nepal.
Asian country is the famed Dhaulagiri mountain peak? This is all
Could be
you.
Indonesia, could be Nepal.
It's in the Himalayas, so it's going to have to
Yeah,
probably be a
punt
toss-up
on
between,
Nepal.
I'd say Nepal
Yeah,
or possibly Pakistan.
yeah, well, it could be either.
Are you happy to go with Nepal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fine with that one.
We'll try Nepal.
Looks like Josh is pretty happy to go with Nepal. And he should be. Well done, that's the correct answer.
Well done.
There is a pushback for us. Chaser now needs 6.
Well done, me too.
1:15 on the clock. And your time restarts now. The Kawari is a marsupial native to what country?
Australia.
Correct. A former F1 racing car team was named for Aussie Jack who?
Brabham.
Bam.
Correct. Which video game company released the Dreamcast console?
Sega.
Correct. In which Australian state is the historic town of Bowraville?
New South Wales.
Bowerville. New South Wales.
Correct. Ilia is the plural form of the name of which pelvic bone?
Ilium.
Correct. Which Olympic sport was once known as aquatic football?
Water polo.
Water polo.
Correct. And there it is, guys. Still have 41 seconds left. Just not fair that one. Good chases.
Thanks so much. I was 50-50 between India and Nepal, and like I said, I knew you would get it, so well done on that one.
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. We have to say goodbye to that $18,000. Thank you so much for coming in and having a go. It was lovely to meet you both. We look forward to you coming next time.